Hey folks, how you doing? This is Brian here with American Nomad. Went and got me a cup of coffee. I took a little nap today. Feel a lot better. I'm feeling way better than I did yesterday. So um, I really am. So I'm back to square one. Today's January 2nd. Totally new week and a new year. So we are in 2020 now. It's gonna be. I'm gonna make this a good year. So I'm going to spend some time today really going through some stuff, writing some stuff down. That's why I keep these pieces of paper and notepads. My journey is getting fewer and fewer. I had to go through some places. I went to about 8 or 10 towns now. I've got about 5 more towns of Iowa to really get through, and I'm out of this town. And so I've got some options. I'm going to see what I can do, look it out on a realistic basis here from like timing, rides, whatever. And if I do make it to one town, I'm going to shoot for something, shoot for a certain distance. If I don't make it, then I'll just stay there, but I'll have it mapped out. These towns I'm going through, the next 2 towns are small towns. They're like 1,500, 1,600. They got a motel or 2 there. There are some churches there. Is it possible? Yeah, I get a room. I'm not even worried about it. I can get a room. And I'm going to call to make sure. That way I know if they're Middle Eastern run, whatever. If they're India run, how much do they cost? How do the owners talk? Are they, whatever. Can they talk English good? Because if they can't talk English good, chances are it's going to be like this one I stayed at last night. The dude says, "Well, finish your coffee. You can go, at 8." Because I was on a, he got paid. He got a check. I mean, it's not a big deal. But still, they treated me like I was some kind of vagrant with a pack. I stayed there last night, but he wanted me gone right first thing in the morning. It's like their customer service at this motel I stayed at, I'd give them a -10, a -10, 10-star minus. So, yeah, I'll tell you what, I'm not even going to mention any names or nothing where the motel was at. I just ain't even going to get a review on it, do a review. I could care less about it. Good luck if it's open in 10 years. Hopefully it won't be. Hopefully it won't be open in 5 years. Hopefully it'll fall apart, cave in, and blow away. Some of these places are just, they're not, anytime you get these people, they're Patel family. They're from India. They could care less about their properties. I'm not talking them bad as bad people. But I'm just saying they're motel owners. 75% of the motels or more nationwide, even in your small farming communities, they're India run, man, for real, or Chinese run, or whatever run. They're foreign run, and they don't put any money in their properties. It's a cash cow to them, basically. That's what it is. And they come over here, think we owe them something. We accommodate them. They ain't got to pay taxes for 7 or 10 years on their commercial properties, and it's ridiculous how it is. I don't even understand. It makes me wonder, man, I'm living in this country, we're doing this kind of crap. What about our American run businesses, mom and pop businesses? Well, them are the ones I like to frequent, but you'll see as I go along this journey. So I'm just kind of giving you a little education thing. So I'm doing it a different way than a lot of guys would. I would normally just hitch a camp at these campgrounds, and keep a little 20, 30 a week, live off that, cook, eat beans and hot dogs, and frickin' shower in the campgrounds, and that'd be it. But it's winter time, so I got to utilize I have to take it to the next step, the next level. So I got the gift of gab, I got the salesmanship. I can talk to somebody and not overdo it, make them feel comfortable talking, and they're helping me out. I'm getting a room, and I've been doing it every single day. Every single day I got it. So that should tell you something. And as I said, I like to take numerous pieces of paper, keep ink pen, keep paper, keep phone, internet. All I gotta do is go through. So like I said, the town I'm in now, the next 2 towns up are 50 miles from here, the last one. So the one town's about 90 miles, the one, and then the next town after that's 2,000, the next one's about 5,000 again, then I'm in Minnesota. So basically I gotta go through 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 towns. And I'd like to break that up into 2 more towns, and then I'm in Minnesota. Then from Minnesota, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 more towns to the location I'm at. So I've got some towns to go through. But if I can cut that in half to like 4 more towns, I'm cool. That's kind of what I want to do. if I can procure some, some more funds, like even $60, $60 to $100, I'll stay in this one town, and that's basically, I've got 1, 2, 3 towns to go through after that. I can just stay for the night, $40. They have a bus thing, and I'm going to make sure it's on a weekday so I can call them. They'll pick you up, take you right out to a park and ride. It's a straight shot. I did it before. Got a ride in 5 frickin' minutes. That was one of the rides I got in the morning. I got matched $100 cash on me. That good. No, I'm telling you. Yeah, I've had some tremendous good luck on that highway. People give me $100 bills like half a dozen different times. I'm telling you, that's why I'm going up it. If it was any more difficult, I'd just bounce over west here to I-29 or take I-29 all the way up to Grand Forks. That's what I'd do. But I'm not going to do that. I'm going to take these little small towns up, because the bigger cities, they got 2 or 3 shelters. They're going to lead you to you want to stay out of towns. None of these towns have shelters. So they pretty much, they feel obligated not to leave a person out in the cold at night, and it's wintertime. That's the advantages of hitchhiking like I do, clean cut, being able to communicate. You can get a room every night, man. I mean, unless you're just a stupid idiot, when you're talking to somebody, you're all, not looking at them, weird shit, stanking, unkept, because they just think you're a dope fiend trying to get a room and then go panhandle, get some shit so you can rig up at night and do your drugs. Well, so I've been exceptionally fortunate, and I've had some money given to me already several times. Let me see here. Just let me go through a little mental note since I left. Okay, blah blah. 50. 110, that's 160, another 70, another 100, a 20, a 20, a 20, and another 20. About $300 and something. Oh boy, not too bad, huh, for a vagrant with a backpack. Not too bad. And mind you, this vagrant with a backpack has not missed a shower in, I can't remember last time I've been showering quite a few years. But what I'm saying is, since I've been on the road, it's been like, I think this is the 9th day now. Well, I left Christmas Eve, so 9 days now. So 9 days I've been on the road, and I've had a shower, sometimes 2 showers if I'm in for the early. Like I got in this room today like at 10 o'clock in the morning. Check-ins now till 3. Get right in the room 10 o'clock. It's check-in time now 3. I've had 3 or 4 cups of coffee today. I had a couple Activia yogurts, and I've got an orange, and I went over and I ate the buffet today. I ate 2 plates of food, enjoyed it, all good vegetables, really good healthy meal for like $7.28. Cannot beat that with a frickin' stick. Frickin', like fried chicken, frickin' stick. I'm telling you, man, that's how I do shit. I mean, so I wanted to do this video here, let you know. So there's so many different ways you can do stuff. Now, mind you, I haven't even panhandled yet, and I've considered doing it. Depending on, I'm gonna probably do it a couple times on the web. What's it gonna hurt? I mean, if I can mash down a good $50 in a couple locations, that's my strategic point when I get up to this one town up there. I'm not gonna even mention what town it is. I'm just gonna get up to a town up here. When I get up in Minnesota there. Boom. And I'm sure I'll get a few bucks hitchhiking, so I probably won't have to do that. But my goal is, like I said, by the time I hit this one location, which is only 3 more towns, I can cut over 21 miles. I'm at where I need to go. At least, I like to have at least about 60, so I could pay him, stay in the room for the night like I normally do, and then just, go into town there. It's like there's a burger, take a walk to Burger King, get what I need to do. I just got to figure out the time frame here. I got to look at the time frame here today. This has got to all strategically be put on paper, and I got to account for rides I don't get, times when I leave, what time it's going to be if I get up. Okay, it's this far up the road, so I've got a time frame. I've got everything I'm going to utilize. All these pieces of paper, everything's going to be today. I'm going to do it today. So if I do get some of these rooms, I don't have to worry about doing it. So I'm in early enough in this room, I can sit down for the next 2 hours and get at least till I get up to Minnesota. Just get these towns in between here the rest of the way through Iowa. And that way, I'm good, man. I know exactly, so when I get somewhere, I can make calls ahead of time. I can get dropped off here at this place, make a couple calls, procure a room, good. You know? And I don't have to worry about doing any paperwork for a few days. Because it's going to be the weekend again. Of course, you know what I'm going to do on a Saturday. I'm going to hit a 7-day Adventist church, and on a Sunday, go to a service. That's how you do it, man. That is how you do it. That simple. I did it hundreds of times in my life, and I'll tell you, does it work? Yeah, it works, man. So if I just, can start some kind of an online business here and start getting some things thrust in the right way and map out time management, and where I can sit down and figure out what I can do. I might not even get a full-time job. Heck, I might be able to get a full-time job online and make a full-time income just being online and pay rent, apartment, and I'm good. And I'm not killing myself. But I do want to get a full-time job. And I get that full-time job, that's going to mean a lot to me. It's going to mean a lot to me, and it's going to help out a lot, Then I could really make some things happen, get a laptop, etc., etc., etc. So I'm rolling like Nolan, man. Like I said, too, New Year's Eve, I kind of got a little bit buzzed up. I had called my buddy Shane, if you're hearing this. Yeah, Shane, I'm sure he got a little buzzed too, but that's it. I mean, I just don't even want any more alcohol. I'm really to the point where I'm tired of it. I want to feel good when I wake up. It's all about being well-fed, well-rested. There you go, man. Get some work every day, go on walks, start working out again, get these guns just all the way up where I need them to be, no fat on me, just wham. Take care of myself, man. I'll be 55 next month, So that's what I'm going to do. Anyway, I wanted to do this video. This is what I'm doing. I get here and I get the time. That's why you said you need time. You need that relaxation. You need that proper rest where you can sit down, adequate lighting, so I can do what I need to do. Bam. So I can see what I'm doing, and I'm okay. So that's what I'm going to do here about the next solid hour. I'm going to get, all the way up to a few towns here, at least for today. Then I just put this back, and I just look at a time frame. That's what I look at, a time frame, and then what the weather's going to be like, and that way I know what's what, And I can meet the unexpected challenges. Okay, if I know in a couple of days it's going to start snowing, okay, I'm going to be going through here, boom, 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 If there's going to get some snow, tell you what, if it gets 6 inches of snow, I borrow a snow shovel, that's where I start making money. Start shoveling snow, I can make some freaking money, man. If I'm playing around, I can make $100 in a day easily, literally easily. There's a laptop at Walmart. And I do want a nice little laptop. Just a tablet. I want a big tablet with a keyboard. That way, I can start doing some stuff online like I want to do. So anyway, I'll get back with you folks. I'm going to just enjoy my stay in this motel. I got a good breakfast in the morning. I don't need to eat anything tonight. I'm all the way live. I'll snatch up about 3 or 4 packs of oatmeal they got in there. If I see any peanut butter packets, I'm snatching them up. Some fruit. Boom. There you go. Man, I put them down in my pack so I know I got breakfast every morning in the motel that don't have any. There you go. And I got oatmeal. Hot water oatmeal is a cup of oatmeal. All right. I'm about my business, and I'm going to be staying about my business. Ain't no more deviating from anything. No more fun times, being comfortable, having a good time. Having a good time, I can wait on that for a long more time. It's all about priorities now. This new year has just kind of ushered in me a more disciplined way of thinking, a different way of doing things. I got to take care of myself. This world's not going to get any easier. So that means I got to get smarter and tougher. All right, man. This is it. This is Brian here, Bulldog, an American Nomad.